Hello everyone, Derek's Damn Toys, and today we've got an interesting little figure review, quite a random figure review as well. Let's just say, not necessarily for me, but I was given permission to review this on my channel, though let's be honest, it'll be in the same household as mine as well, so it doesn't necessarily matter because this is gonna be within the possession or within my reach every day. Anywho, we've got the Elite 112 Roman Reigns. We've also got two little mystery packages here. I know what's inside both of them. I just don't know which one's which, so that'll be fun to review up next after I get done with this. As you can see though, we are missing two of the accessories. He does come with the Ula Fala, if I recall correctly, this thing. Though I want to say it's in that red and not the red that's on the Ultimate Edition. Realistically, we can kind of just set all these Romans up. Kind of give everyone a little perspective on my Roman collection. Because it's terrible, honestly. I have way too many Roman Reigns, and realistically, if I had all of them still, because I did use a few of them for customs and stuff, I'd have way more. But yeah, he comes with that Ula Fala, and he also comes with the undisputed WWE, undisputed like Universal Championship, or I think they just call it the WWE Undisputed Championship now. Either way, one of these days I'll probably just buy the belt separately for my personal collection, because I do like the belt, but I do gotta customize it a little bit. I don't want just Roman side plates on it. But with that also being said, he does come with 3 different sets of hands. He's got the set of fist hands that I have plugged into him. He's got the pointer finger hands, or the one hands, and he's also got weapon holding hands. All of them look really good, especially with the color they used. Though I will say, it does feel a tad bit odd, because if you look at like these two gauntlets, for instance, these two almost match a tad bit more. But we can kind of get into that here in a bit, because if you look at it, it's actually kind of like a little smooth where the bumps are. And if you look at the Ultimate Edition, same way. But then you look at the gauntlet on the Amazon Roman, and it's kind of got like a little bit of bumpage in there. I don't know if that's just how it was made or what, but kind of almost like this one may be like the best looking one in a sense. I don't know how to explain it really. I'm a little too overtired, haven't really slept at all yet, and I worked an 8-hour shift overnight, and it is now pretty much 2 hours before Raw. So, sorry if I sound quite a tad bit tired here. But, of course, when it comes down to this Roman, I think he is using like a similar-ish crotch piece to the Ultimate Edition Roman over here, because it doesn't look like the standard, it doesn't look like the standard Shield pants mold that he always has. And just kind of looking at it, it doesn't look like the same pants mold either. So that's always kind of an interesting note to have. And of course, one thing you can also compare this Ultimate Edition Roman and this one too is the boots, as they do kind of have a similar-ish boot look. Though this one is way shorter than this one, I want to say. Not by much, but I want to say the Ultimate Edition feet are just a bit shorter. And they also are a tad bit darker compared to the new 112 Roman here. So similarities match through the roof, though. I want to say like they both have the little Roman logo on the inside of the boot and the Superman Roman on the outside of the boot. So it's just kind of your standard Roman, you know. I can't really complain too much with this. Kind of worth the money I spent on it, because, you know, I did buy this after all. But at the end of the day, we still kind of gotta rate it, right? Alrighty, you guys, now that I've kind of got them all posed up, I kind of got them standing up against the Ultimate Edition, you know, what one would you think is better? Of course, personally for me, I'm sticking with the Ultimate Edition. I think it just looks way better for Roman compared to the Elite torso that they've always used for him. But that's also just my personal taste. Not that this is a bad Roman by any means, especially with the new head scan. Though of course everybody's like, well, where's the like tapered hair and beard and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. I don't really care either. This Roman head scan it's pretty damn good. I enjoy it. I definitely plan to steal this every now and again for Fed purposes, and I don't blame you if you bought it so you could have it for Fed purposes. The beard's nice and thick on it. The hair's long how it should be, you know. Everything's almost perfect with it except for the people who are like nitpicky and all that kind of shit, and they want that little bit of black here and the underside of the hair off, and they want it to look faded and all that shit. That shit don't bug me all that much, but who cares? At the end of the day, what would I rate this Roman Reigns on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't know. I'd say I'd give him a good, let's say a good 7.5. And that's just because I do have plenty of Romans. He doesn't pose around bad at all. The feet are a tad bit loose, and it is a little interesting to try to get him to throw like a big boot. But that's just also my personal opinion. You could have the Ultimate Edition, you could have any of the other Romans I had displayed beforehand, which included the Amazon exclusive, which I currently use as my custom Roman, some random Shield Roman Elite, then I made into a promo gear, because I think this is the one that came with the man bun head scan, and then yet again another random Roman Elite with the Amazon exclusive red gauntlet, and that's just because I felt like it. Of course, one thing I will say now, as I do remember it, the Ultimate Edition gauntlets are the only ones that include any red text on the left gauntlet, at least as far as I'm aware. Maybe the gold gauntlet Roman may not, it may, I'm not exactly sure, as I've never personally owned one. Maybe I will one of these days, maybe I won't, I don't know. I'm not necessarily going out of my way for it. As you guys can see, I've got plenty of them here. But with that being said, we've still got one more rating, like on a scale of 1 to 5 to do, you know, the 1 to 5 stars, the Dave Meltzer rating. What would I scale this Roman on a 1 to Young Buck match, as the kiddos say nowadays? I'd have to say maybe a good 3 out of 5. You know, he's solid. It's good ring work if you're using them fed wise, as long as you get them in the condition that I did. But at the end of the day, it's still just another Roman. The head scan's nice, the updated gauntlet look and stuff is nice. Definitely will look nice on a shelf, will look nice for pictures. Can't really complain there, but with all that being said, if you liked the video, feel free to like the video. If you didn't, womp womp I guess. But if you did like the video, feel free to check out some of my other content. And keep an eye out for 2 more action figure reviews to come, and maybe a 3rd one later on in the week. Who knows? But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, we do action figure content, we do unboxings, And one thing I don't think I mentioned for once was my pig fed. We've kind of got stuff set up for it right now. Sadly, this is not a spot that was happening, but maybe it could later on in the match. Never know. Either way, I just had to clear out the ring as I was working on the fed when these came. And well, I continued to work on the fed a little bit, along with also organizing my shelf a bit too, just to kind of give you all a sneak preview at that. This is gonna be the top shelf of my display because I got a way bigger display piece. I'm kind of working on the second shelf now. It's a little bit messy, but I think this is gonna be kind of like a pig fed pay-per-view shelf, so like this one I'll constantly be rearranging, which will kind of be fun for me, kind of give me a reason to switch up the shelf every like now and again. And I think the third one I may do Legends, and I'll do like the last one with maybe like all females, or I'll mix them up throughout all the shelves somehow, some way. After all, I do have Scarlet on the top shelf. But yeah, with all that being said, what else was I trying to get across here? Because I definitely did forget. I really did kind of forget where I left off. Oh yeah, we're kind of just wrapping it up here. So if you guys would like to, feel free to follow me on Instagram. Don't mind my little brain fart there, I guess. And if you guys do and or don't, that's fine. But if you also would like to, feel free to subscribe. After all, it is free to subscribe. Currently, I want to say we are sitting at 265 subscribers, which is still pretty damn tremendous. We're kind of like casually growing as the days go on with the recent uploads and stuff like that. Whether you think they're popping or not, for a channel my size, I'd have to say it's still doing pretty damn good. I can't expect hundreds upon hundreds of reviews, of views to get onto these reviews and stuff. Once I maybe reach 1,000 and they're still sitting there, maybe I should get a little concerned. But at the end of the day, if watching another Roman review isn't for you, I understand that. But some people don't. It's whatever. And on that note, minus my little blunder here at the end, thank you guys for, sticking it through to the end of the video. And on that note, have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I don't know, because it feels like it's 5 in the afternoon, though it's now 6. And I should probably head to bed soon, but Raw's on in a couple hours, you bitch. And on that note, we're gonna sign off. Deuces, ooses, yeet.